Yeah, this last year's been rough. To list off a few events, had A-level results, had 2 trips to A&E for suicide prevention, had, you know, a fantastic trip to America, trip to Spain as well with my friends fairly recently, and multiple trips to the pub. And you know what? Although part of it sucks, I think on the whole it's been okay. You know, I think it's probably recency bias because the recent months have been certainly a lot better. You know, being away from just everything really and getting back to work and kind of settling back into normal life. But yeah, it's been a funny old year. See, almost immediately when I was 18, had to fucking well, had a trip to America actually. I think it was October. I'm obviously September, and September the 11th being my birthday. And within a month, got to go to the USA on a trip between Washington D.C., Virginia, and New York, and it was amazing. To be fair, it was a history trip with my old school, and it was probably the best thing to ever happen at school, by a long way actually. Met some absolutely awesome people at school, but also had some less than enjoyable moments there. I think as an institution, schools aren't really a place that allows you to frankly be happy. Certainly not the environment in the school that I was in, for multiple reasons, but we won't get into that here. But yeah, no, it was a great trip, and yeah, we did some really cool stuff actually. Stayed in the YMCA in New York, which was pretty awesome actually. Just outside of Central Park, which was it was an experience to be honest. Would I want to go back there? Maybe. I think because it was a school trip, it was a little bit like fanatic. We were kind of just trying to see the sights rather than just kind of chilling like you would on a normal holiday. Especially because the mentor on the trip was very hands-on with like we're going here, and no free time kind of shit, which was a little frustrating. I can't lie, especially being a fucking adult at that time. I'm just kind of thinking I'm being treated like a fucking 15-year-old here. I am able to perambulate around a large city on my own. Obviously it's understandable why we weren't though, and it was saw some cool shit. Saw the kind of main stuff to see in the US. I was about to say the Eiffel Tower then. Christ. The Empire State Building, Manhattan Island, all this kind of cool stuff. So yeah, it was on the whole a very nice trip. DC as well. DC was absolutely lovely. The capital, brilliant to be honest. Probably the best thing to take away from that trip. And yeah, really can't complain much. December was interesting because I was at that stage of school where I could have just played it too actually. I was at that stage of school where we had like mocks, and it was a little stressful. I can't lie. I didn't really revise for the mocks though, so I don't really know why. I just kind of didn't. Alas, didn't do very well in it, but that was an interesting time. That was kind of the beginning of just shit, really, to be honest. I think that the first A&E trip was, I think, in early February. No, sorry, no, it was March 24th, actually. Yeah, no, it was March 24th, the first one. Which wasn't ideal, because that's the old man's birthday, and I felt very fucking bad, to be honest. Well, shit happens. And yeah, we're still there, so better or for worse, that's what it is, I think, that time as well was interesting because Wales just qualified for the World Cup. And that was like, unironically, the only reason I stuck around actually. Was just knowing that. Which sounds really sad actually. But yeah. No, it was yeah. Funny, I guess. But yeah, no. I guess yeah, Wales are playing the World Cup in 2 days, so that'll be good, hopefully. Not a huge fan of the Welsh Rugby Union at the moment, to be honest. The way they've been conducting themselves, obviously off the pitch. On the pitch, they've been shit, but that happens. There's stages and stuff, you know, we're not the superpower we used to be, so, you know, it is what it is. I think my main frustration, I think, up at that point was just more, got A-levels coming up, and then obviously all this side stuff, with the mentals wasn't helping. And then I actually got down to A-levels and ultimately did alright. I got into uni I wanted to. And that was kind of just the goal of life up to that point, just getting to uni, really. And yeah, my best mate also got into uni, which was awesome, because we were going to the same one. It wasn't even planned either, just literally one day we were just at McDonald's, and I was like, oh shit, where have you applied? She was like, oh yeah, also applied to Swansea, so sick. But oh my fucking god, you let me play, please. Please, I just want to play. And yeah, that was that really. And since then, you know, between that period of getting the results and doing the A-levels, I went to Spain with some of my friends. My friend Alex, his grandma has a villa in well, in the Alicante basically, and it was fucking awesome actually. It was probably the best holiday I've been on actually, because it was just, you know, it's the first time I'd really been on holiday with like actual friends, just with friends, so no family or anything. And it was, yeah, it was really great actually. Obviously there were parts of it that were a little annoying. Like one of my friends got like really, really drunk on the one night out that we kind of gone out on, and it was a little frustrating. But he's apologised, and it's all right. But yeah, on the whole, it was just kind of funny because it was like the meme, like boy dinner, you know, where you just like eat like random shit basically. It was basically that every day. Like the food was just kind of pasta or a grill or a burger and then just alcohol, which myself, Alex and Matt got pretty fucking wankered most nights, which was, you know, nice. After a year of kind of quite tense discourse, it is quite nice just to unwind sometimes, you know, so that was huge. They ended on a +4, that is fucking awesome. Congrats. But yeah, since then it's kind of just been, yeah, back to work, head down, kind of working at the pub, streaming and making videos really, and honestly, it's been alright. I do enjoy making content still. I obviously stopped putting in as much effort into the videos because I don't really know why. It's probably just time efficiency, to be honest. I'd rather be doing other things and like editing videos for fucking ages and keeping uploading and all that funny stuff. So I will upload weekly. Well, I know I've deleted quite a lot of the videos because, to be honest, half of them I'm just not happy with. Like after I release them, so I just delete them. But all the ones up I'm currently, I think, pretty happy with, to be honest. But yeah, that's how it is. And kind of to the modern day, I guess. Yeah, just basically been working, drinking, streaming, and doing all that kind of stuff, I guess, for the last month. So it's been fun, you know. Fairly stress-free as well the last few months. Not really much to kind of get worked up about. I've been like hit with like, you know, the depression here and there, but it kind of just comes and goes, to be honest. It's one of those things that it feels very sustained, and it is always just there, like, in the background. But I hasn't been bad recently, which is nice, because it's nice to have a break sometimes from myself, you know? But here we are. That's this year's review of life, and it's been alright. It's been up and down, but it always has been. Always will be. So, yeah, best not to complain. Anyway, that's it from me. What's that? Hope you have a good day, and yeah, see you.